What's going on, everybody? This is Rajin Cherry, and this is Zion's Refuge morning meditation. Today, we are going to get right into it. I guess you could say it's a hot topic amongst Israel, Christianity, all types of stuff. It's dealing with unclean foods, but I'm gonna make it very simple. We'll hit on some of the major ones, and at the end of the day, it's not for me to decide, you to decide. It's already been decided. Okay, the Most High spoke to Moses to tell the people this is what you're supposed to eat, this is what you're not supposed to eat. Unclean foods versus clean foods have always been a thing. The Most High told Noah. Now this is before Moses, this is before children of Israel, this is before all them folks. The Most High told Noah, he said, I want you to put this amount of clean and this amount of unclean in the ark. And Noah did what the Most High told him to do. Now, how did Noah know what to do if the unclean and clean foods weren't a thing at that time? So that's why you got to look at the language of the Bible, and you'll see a lot of stuff was already there. There were laws before the Israelites came on the scene. Anywho, this is Leviticus chapter 11. And by the way, for those who may say, man, why are you focusing on the Torah? Like, why are you reading stuff from the Old Testament? Because the Messiah said so. It's very simple. He told a young man, he said, if you wish to enter into life, keep the commandments. He said in Matthew chapter 5, he tells you, and go read the whole chapter, Matthew chapter 5. He tells you, if you break the least of these commandments and you teach other men to do so, you will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But if you do them and you teach men to do them, you'll be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Well, I don't want to be called least in the kingdom of heaven. So I'm going to do my due diligence, and I'm going to read these to you. I'm going to teach them to you. And it's up to you to decide whether or not you're going to allow the traditions of the world, the traditions of churchianity, to convince you to not obey the commandments of the Most High, or to cherry pick the commands of the Most High. Okay, so let's get right into it. And Yahuah spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean to you. Verse 5. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean to you. Now watch this. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And the hare. Okay, that's the rabbit. The swine. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, the swine, the pork is unclean. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and he be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Verse 8, he says, of their flesh ye shall not eat, their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. Now check this out. Now we're going to go to the waters a little bit. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. Okay, so when it comes to stuff that's in the waters, if it's got fins and scales, we good to go. Very simple. So if I'm looking in the water, or we're traveling somewhere, and it's like, oh, come up on a fish, man, we need some food. All you need to do is see if it got fins or scales. If it got fins or scales, you're good to go. If it does not, do not eat it. No questions asked. You see how simple this is? His commandments are not hard. Society makes them hard. Churchianity makes them hard. Your friends that want to eat whatever they want to eat makes it hard. The pastor that want to eat whatever he want to eat, they're the ones that make it hard. They're the ones that put on that spiritual peer pressure. Oh, you can eat whatever you want to eat. Oh, you think you're better than somebody. No, I don't. But the Most High is better than everybody, and he commanded me to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. And all that have not fins and scales is verse 10, and in the seas and in the rivers of all that move in the waters, and any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Okay, so if the fish don't have scales and fins, it's an abomination to us. We got to hate that thing. Ain't no lobster and crab and oysters and all that kind of stuff. That's unclean for you. Verse 11. They shall even be an abomination. I'm sorry, I'm going to start that over. They shall even be an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses an abomination. Whatsoever hath no fins, no scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. And these are they which shall have an abomination among the fowls. So now it's the birds. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle, the ossifrage, the osprey, the vulture, and the kite after its kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl, the nighthawk, the cacao, the hawk after his kind, the little owl, the cormorant, the great owl, the swan, pelican, gier eagle, the stork, heron after its kind, and the lapwing, and the bat, all fowls that creep, going upon all four, shall be an abomination unto you. Okay, so it's very simple. Yet these may ye eat of every flying, creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet, to leap withal upon the earth. Even these of them may ye eat, the locust after his kind. Can anybody tell me what great man of the Most High ate locusts in the wilderness? Ding, ding. That's right. It was John the Baptist. He ate locusts in the wilderness, okay? The locust after his kind, and the ball locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. So you can eat all that, okay? So you're going straight Timon and Pumbaa style, okay? All right, sorta, because I think he ate something that was unclean. But anywho, all right, just a little comedic relief there. And for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever toucheth the carcass of them shall be unclean until the evening. Okay, let me go to 23. But all other flying, creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. 24. And for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever toucheth the carcass of them shall be unclean until the evening. Okay, so let's see here. So now 27. And whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all manner of beasts that goeth on all 4, those are unclean to you. Unclean unto you. Whoso toucheth their carcass shall be unclean until the evening. So if you happen to touch something that's unclean and is dead, make sure you take a shower. Okay, you're gonna be unclean until the evening. Make sure you take a shower. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel and the mouse, and the tortoise after his kind, the ferret, the chameleon, the lizard, and the snail, and the mole. These are unclean to you, all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean until the evening. Excuse me. And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, doth fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be any vessel of wood, or raiment, or skin, or sack, or whatsoever vessel it be. Whether in any work is done, it must be put into water, and it shall be clean until the evening. So it shall be cleansed. And every earthen vessel wherein any of them falleth, whatsoever. So basically anything that's exposed to the unclean carcasses, the unclean thing, is unclean. Wash it off, including yourself. You got to wash yourself, okay? Let's go ahead and go down to 42. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all 4, or whatsoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep on the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. And I would encourage everybody to go back and read this entire chapter and break it down. Like, you'll see, like, if you want to, and they have lists online and stuff like that that ministries have put together that have like the unclean foods and stuff like that, and even goes into like chips and cakes and different stuff at the store. I'm telling you, there's a lot of food sorcery going on, and they slip a lot of stuff in things. They put I've even heard that some medications have pork blood in it and all types of stuff, vaccinations and stuff. So you got to be careful and actually look into what you're putting into your body, okay? Because they'll put unclean stuff in there and cause you to be defiled, and you don't even know it. All right, so verse 44. He says, "For I am Yahuah, your Elohim. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy." So this is how you sanctify yourself. You see, the Spirit leads you to learn about the commandments like you're doing right now, and you sanctify yourself by making the choice to go into your refrigerator, go into your pantry, go into your food storage, and you remove the things that you know are unclean. And you continue to learn, and you learn as you go. So you may get some stuff out, you find out it's unclean. Okay, we gotta get it up out of there. And then you learn a little bit more, and then you get that up out of there. It's called grace. Okay. He says, neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So this is a way that a person can defile themselves. This is written in the laws of the Most High. Okay, a person can defile themselves by eating unclean foods. Verse 45, for I am Yahuah that bring you out of the land of Egypt to be your Elohim, which means powers. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. This is the law of the beast and the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters and every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten. So there you have it. Go back and read Leviticus 11. This is the law of the foods that you can eat and the foods that you cannot eat. If you have any questions, just write it down in the chat. Let's grow together so you can know together, so we can get to the kingdom together. All right. Shalom.